It's Week 13 of the NFL.
And we'll see Keon Coleman.
He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bills and the 49ers on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their cerebral quarterback from the University of Tennessee, Joshua Dobbs.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Now Dobbs. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
To throw is Dobbs. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Here's Dobbs. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Dobbs able to complete it to Ayuk. They get 18 on that one. First down, 49ers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Dobbs. Samuel has it working the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Dobbs now to throw. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Dobbs to throw. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 17-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this into the hands of Deebo. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, 49ers.
opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Score, Niners 7, Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Osborne, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
One more time going up top with Allen. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell.
Holding offense.
Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there. So Kittle comes in motion. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment. Defense. Still second down.
They'll look to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Osborne, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it.
Number 17, Josh Allen on the keeper. Taken down.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
So that'll cost them half the distance.
For San Francisco.
Take it in, back at his own 12. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. There's Osborne with the grab. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A big play there on the scramble. 36 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On first down, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Osborne, the man on the move. From the gun on third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. To throw is Dobbs. That finds Samuel working across. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Dobbs in the pistol. This throw left side caught by Kittle. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Niners have the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dobbs. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So Kittle comes in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He's got it at the 3. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Dobbs. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 14, Bills 5.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Throwing now, Allen here on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Now Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen will throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. 17 yards on that play. First down, Buffalo.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Allen gonna throw again. He's got his man. That's Coleman. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Slot man in motion left. On third down, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll lead to a second down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down.
For the Bills field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here's 3rd and 7. Dobbs now to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Here's Hardy to return. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bills offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Now Allen on first down. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They motion the slot man left. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Throwing again, it's Allen. A quick slant here, caught by Valdez-Scantling.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
31-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. One more time going up top with Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down. Allen to throw. He runs with it. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Allen to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jordan Love, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Adonai Mitchell, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, on Monday night, Cyber Monday. Put the credit card away and settle in for the Browns and Broncos from Denver. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That's to the right side and incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Throwing, Dobbs. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Dobbs to throw. A throw on the run is complete. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
A big gain on the play. But it's third
So Kittle comes in motion. He's going to keep it himself. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go again with Mitchell. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Dobbs. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er first down.
Here's Dobbs. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
3rd and 6. To throw is Dobbs. Taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now Dobbs. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. but we'll need to check on the call. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Pearsall gonna return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Dobbs now to throw. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh! And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd down and 3. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
at the 47-yard
Valdez Scantling on the move. Here's Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
Now Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A design run here for Allen. Marked down at the 6.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
This one caught at the 4.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
He'll look to throw. Looking to Samuel on the out route. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. after a gain of 7.
And the 49ers first down.
Dobbs in the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Dobbs to throw. Screen pass to Ayuk. Caught. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dobbs. Samuel has it on the slant. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
San Francisco.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Dobbs. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Dobbs. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Throwing, Dobbs. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Dobbs. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
A throw on the run is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to throw again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
The 49ers will line up.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run out of the gun with Cook. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 28. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Now, a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Dobbs now to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. On the run, McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 7 and a 49er first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.